My husband's brother has been secretly in love with me for years. Then my mill tried to force us together after my husband's accident. I recorded her confession and now she's getting kicked out. Back in college, I went to the same university as my now husband, Calvin, and his older brother, Austin. Austin was a year ahead of us. The funny thing is, I actually met Calvin because of Austin. I had a small, harmless crush on Austin, like a lot of girls did. Austin had a reputation. Everyone knew him as the playboy type. He was good-looking, charming, and always surrounded by women. I knew about this reputation, and even though I thought he was attractive, I made a conscious decision to not become another one of his playthings. I valued myself more than that. Of course, my best friend at the time found out about my little crush, and as best friends do, she teased me about it constantly. It got to the point where pretty much all of our mutual friends knew. I'm pretty sure, though it was never said directly, that word got back to Austin himself. That's when things started to get complicated. Austin started flirting with me. In group settings, he'd be overly friendly, always finding a way to sit next to me or touch my arm. He got my phone number from someone and started texting me. He'd send these complimentary messages saying I was girlfriend material and things like that. It was flattering, I won't lie, but I was also very skeptical. I kept reminding myself of his reputation. I couldn't shake the feeling that he was just playing a game. He also had this habit of saying, especially when he'd been drinking, that he wasn't ready for a serious relationship. He wanted to enjoy his carefree moments, he'd say. It was a huge red flag, and it reinforced my doubts about his sincerity. I was a pretty serious student. I spent a lot of time in the college library studying. It was kind of my safe space. But Austin started showing up there too. He'd always have some excuse, like needing help with an assignment or wanting to borrow a book. It was clear he was just trying to find ways to talk to me. It was persistent, and honestly, a little annoying, because I wasn't giving him much encouragement. Then there were the notes. Twice, he wrote me these notes where he basically confessed that he had feelings. For me, they were pretty intense. But here's the confusing part. When I confronted him about these notes, face to face, he'd backpedal. He'd apologize and say he didn't mean to make me uncomfortable. It was this constant hot and cold behavior that I just couldn't understand. I didn't have a lot of experience with relationships back then, so I was genuinely confused. I didn't know what to make of him. The real kicker came on my birthday, which was about a week before New Year's. Austin sent me this really heartfelt message. He said he was in love with me and that he wanted to be in a serious relationship with me. It was a complete 180 from his usual behavior. I was stunned. I actually asked him directly if he was serious, because I couldn't believe it. He said he was, and he even told me he planned to propose officially on New Year's Eve. We were all going to a mutual friend's party, so I guess he thought that would be the perfect time. So New Year's Eve arrived. I got to the party, and Austin was there with his brother, Calvin. This was the first time I'd ever met Calvin, and let me tell you, he was the complete opposite of Austin. Calvin was sweet, a little shy, and definitely not the center of attention type. We started talking, and we just clicked. It was easy and natural. We had a genuine connection right from the start. It's hard to explain, but it felt like I'd known him for a long time. The strange thing was, Austin avoided me. All night. It was the weirdest thing. He wouldn't even make eye contact. After that big birthday message and his supposed plan to propose, I was expecting something. But he acted like I didn't exist.